Creepy TikToks that will make you question everything. Let's get right into it.
Hey guys, so let's talk about this purge because I keep hearing people talking about the purge, the purge, the purge, right? They changed the meaning of the purge. Purge means to cleanse, right? But you know, people like to change dialogue or information to suit whatever they're trying to do, right? Now, pay attention to this, guys, because I just got a download this morning. The download is letting me know is that it's not just gonna start with the Mongolians and the Spaniards. This stuff is starting at the top and it's gonna go to the bottom. So if y'all don't know what the top is, that's Mexico, Texas, New Mexico, Arizona. You have Louisiana, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee, and Florida. That's north. So this stuff is going to go down, but the way it's going to go, y'all going to least expect it. Pay attention to this. Alrighty, guys. So I went and looked up the word purge. It says read someone or something of an unwanted quality, condition, or feelings, right? Read the second one. It says remove a group of people considered undesirable from an organization or place in an abrupt or violent way. Then we go down where it says, those are the verbs. Now, this is the nouns. Listen, an abrupt or violent removal of a group of people. A laxative is the second one, right? What I want you guys to understand is that what's going on right now is the purge, but the purge is not what you was expecting it to be. See, if you notice, they was targeting a certain cultural people. But if you notice, the people that they targeted is not the people that they're purging the land from, is it? So guys, the download ain't gonna just stop with who you think it is. Even if they put a border up, what they fail to realize, they have to go back to where they came from. They didn't come from Mexico. They did not come from Germany, Russia, none of that. They came from the mountains. And see, that's the part y'all missing. Even a lot of these Caucasians that do not sit well with the universal laws. We're not doing man-made laws. All these laws that on this land right now are man-made. They came over here and created their heaven on our heaven. And so now everything is going back to its original state. Y'all remember the movie Jumanji? Similar situation. When they kept rolling the dice and stuff started to appear. But once somebody actually reached the end, which that's where we are now, they get what? Jumanji. What happened? Everything started going back to its original. But it's going to get destroyed in the same sense. So listen to what I'm saying. They're going to try to tear this place up before they leave out. And as soon as they do that, y'all ain't seen hell from the universe like you going to see hell going through these people. Because they're going to attempt to tear up this world. Because they mad because they don't own it and they don't belong on it. It's sad to say, but guys, we see in the end, and a lot of you guys are not understanding what's going on because Trump is white and all this stuff, but y'all, and they talking about making America great again. We don't know what his definition of making America great again. It's just that they took on whatever their perception was of making America great again. This man don't want to deal with the stuff that's going on. Pay attention. Russia done told y'all that the people of this world is black, right? He showed you pictures. For you guys that don't understand what what's his name? Elon Musk did, Germany know who the people are. Go back and do your history or your research on Hitler. He knew exactly what he was doing, right? Now, Trump is finna reveal who the real people of this land is. And y'all not paying attention to that. Y'all paying attention to everything else. And what y'all not paying attention to, he's revealing who we are. Y'all missed the bigger picture because you too busy looking at the smaller. You just looking at snippets. Open your eyes, people. Open your eyes. Trump is finna reveal who we are. That's why everybody mad. That part. Hey guys.
Seems like it's making sense. I'm not gonna lie, and I do like the fact that she said they build a heaven on top of our heaven. And that's real. They build a heaven on top of our heaven, you know. And it's she right. This it has to be a purge, man. You know, the universe is definitely the planet is gonna definitely fight back, even to the point to I feel like it's gonna help us, you know. But at the end of the day, this planet doesn't belong to them at all.
I just left the doctor's office. I went to get a checkup because I've been off of Ozempic for 2 months now, and I just wanted to see if my body was in better condition, if there were any permanent damages. Kind of in shock right now because I wasn't expecting this, but I guess Ozempic can cause bone density loss, and I didn't think that that would happen to me because I was only on it for a year. But I have significant bone loss. I have osteoporosis and osteopenia, so that I don't know, there's like several of them that I have. I wasn't expecting that, but that's what happens if you use Ozempic for weight loss and you lose too much weight.
Welcome to the 82nd Golden Globes, Ozempic's biggest night.
I just left the doctor's office.
What? So is this what these celebrities are using? Yo, people gotta just be happy with themselves, you know? And stop trying to find the easy way out. Like, you know, like if you got overweight, come on, work it off. You don't gotta use, you know, just cheating. They don't even want to go through the real journey of losing weight. Like,
when it comes to possession, you need to really understand the 3 levels of consciousness that we experience. Also, I highly recommend you study these things, demonology. And I would never invite that into my life. Oh, look who, demonology of King James. Yeah, you recognize that name? Now, like I've said before, I'm not religious, but I understand that the truth is in many religions. And even the earliest Christians knew that the Bible was parables and fables of the human body. And head being heaven, hell being heel. That's why we say you have to raise your vibration to get into heaven. 144,000 go to heaven. It's a frequency. Understanding your torus field and how it creates pressure that simulates this high pressure field that goes around you. Now, when you lower your frequency, this high pressure dissipates. So basically, you have your equilibrium. This is your body, and you have this a low pressure and high pressure, and it creates this field, this torus field, torso field, or the tortoise shell. How a tortoise is protected by its shield. The Apostle Paul said, "It is no longer I who lives in here, but the Christ within me," because when you get into meditation and you lift yourself over the thoughts of the carnal mind, you raise yourself into the blissful nothingness of nirvana, and that is where you become one with God. I am not this body. I am an extension. I am an expression of my soul, just as I am an extension of Yahweh, Source, God. It's not that I am God. I am an extension of God and God's expression. This is why it's important for you to raise your vibration. Now, I know you've heard the term as above, so below, as within, so without. Just how you can raise your frequency and let what is divine work through you, you can lower your frequency and let things that are negative also work through you. And the more you start to meditate, you actually start to experience and sense these things that are around you. So your pineal gland, your third eye, it's like that for a reason. It's because you can sense things. You ever go near someone and you get a bad vibe, like you just don't know what it is. You get a bad feeling in your gut that something's going to happen, and it happens. That is the power of your third eye. Our third eye is calcified so much to the point that we are unable to sense these things. We can't sense the presence of these entities. And I know some of you probably can, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. And that's why when it comes to alcohol, you notice how alcohol is being played to our youth, and how drinking alcohol is such a fun activity, but it's even deeper. Because if you know where the term alcohol comes from, it's derived from a Hebrew word that literally means to devour one's soul. Another reason why they call drinks spirits or booze, and it's because when you lower your vibrational frequency, you disrupt your high pressure field that protects you, and it allows you to black out and become possessed. Oh, I don't remember anything from last night. It is actually a lot deeper than you realize. When I had left my body for the first time and I saw an entity, I understood the rules. And this is why I do what I do. When it comes to possession, you need to really understand.
So this technique, it basically obliterates the mind. You get a chance to see how it feels to exist with no mind. You actually become enlightened. So this is the technique, and this is just a precaution. I want you to do this technique in a place that is safe. Stay away from sharp objects. Stay away from anything that is precarious. Remember, your mind will detach, and I don't want you hurting yourself. This is what I want you to do now. I want you to breathe in. And once you breathe in, I want you to hold it. So this is what I want you to do. You breathe in, hold it, and go down. Hold that same breath and go down. And keep holding it. Keep holding it. Keep holding it. Go as low as you can go. Keep holding it. Keep holding it. Keep holding it. Keep holding it. And as you keep holding it, basically, by staying in this position, you're basically commanding your body to open up all the centers that lead to your brain and so forth. And by you holding in that breath, you're basically pushing all of the channels of energy to your higher chakras. So that is why it's pivotal that you hold in your breath as you do this motion. And all you have to do is wait for your body to enter no mind. And it's that simple. Try it right now. You hold in your breath. Of course, I don't want to do it in this video because I might fall. It don't matter. Let me show you. Just now, you probably won't believe me, but I left my body. You know what I'm saying? So, try this technique out. Holding your breath. Just wait for it, guys, and it will happen. You will enter no mind. And this is something that is great for the body because once you shut off your mind, you actually get to relax your body. You actually get to relax yourself. And just so you know, I could have fell down, but I just decided to be in the squat, you know what I'm saying? But when you're in that position, just let your body do what it wants to do. So you might want to lay on a bed or anything that you feel comfortable with. But as you stay in this pose, go as low as you can go, holding that breath, and just wait, and it will happen. It takes about 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and it kicks in.
I don't know. I'm gonna try it. See what it's about. See, I'll check it out.
There is a very terrifying and dark secret about McDonald's that they do not want you to know. Now, before I get into this, I just need to say that this video is for entertainment purposes only. This is just one wild conspiracy theory, guys. Now, this symbol looks pretty familiar now, doesn't it? But what most people don't know is that this is a sigil from the Book of Black Magic. Now, in magical or occult context, a sigil is a symbol that is created with the intent of manifesting a certain desire or outcome. Ray Kroc, the founder of McDonald's, was a 33rd degree Freemason and one of the members of the Satanic Church. Now, you guys remember the disturbing reports a few years back about human meat found in McDonald's meat factories? Now, what you're about to hear is a supposed interview with one of the Zionist elites who are a part of this whole black magic, Kabbalion, satanic ritual agenda bullshit that's going on in the world. And you guys can decide for yourself.
The 300,000 children a year just here in this country, and we drain the blood and we mix it with the Passover bread, and then we throw the bodies into the slaughterhouses that we own, and we grind up all the bodies in the sausage and the hamburger. McDonald's is one of our favorite outlets, and the people, they eat it for breakfast, they eat it, their children for lunch. That's very interesting.
Now, when this whole scandal was going on, all of the fact checkers were saying, oh, this is false and all this stuff. But this dude that worked for the FBI, his name is Lloyd Harrison. And he said that they found human meat in 90% of the locations and horse meat was found in 65% of the locations. And right here, he says that the worst part is that it's not only human meat, it's child meat. And what this dude was saying in the interview is all these children that go missing before Passover happens. In that interview, he's like, we tell you guys these things right to your face and you still don't believe it. The majority of people that see this are still going to be in the McDonald's drive-thru today because y'all are under a spell. Either way, stay away from restaurants like this, guys. They're quite literally draining your spiritual and physical energy. And we will take back our power and eliminate these parasites from this world. Peace and love.
All the restaurants are black magic. All of them. They use black magic. Even down to the colors they use, right?
Well, now I done seen everything. Apparently, Native Americans might not be American citizens. And this is according to the latest news from multiple news outlets. You can Google it yourself. But essentially, there's the group of people that are trying to do whatever they're trying to do. And the first point of attack is to illegitimize Native Americans from being Americans. So yeah, there's that. And happy Friday or something. Well, now I done seen everything.
So this is shocking that our phones are doing that we had no idea it was doing, and it's doing it as we speak, literally as I'm recording this video. It is doing it. Yours is doing it too. It is shocking. Optogenetics. Do you know what this is? It's a biological technique to control the activity of neurons or other cell types with light. Now watch this. So this guy has a special camera that can film. It's a night vision camera. And this woman's on her phone. This is the name of the camera, by the way. And our phones, this isn't like a hidden secret. They give off infrared, at least the new ones, flash infrared light consistently, constantly at your face. And it's like mapping your face, or it's, the official reason is that it's so that your phone will adjust the brightness. If you're not looking at it, it'll just turn the brightness down, save battery or whatever. But he goes into a public street in a moment and he starts filming. Now, optogenetics is the manipulation, modification, and control of your cells and neurons with light. So here's a guy in public, and there you can see the light going off. These flashes of light can turn on and off the function of cells. So this kind of reminds me of They Live, because it's like you don't even know this is going on, that your face is being flashed with this, optogenetically modifying things. And this is happening right now. Is this a form of mind or thought control when you turn on and off the function of cells in your freaking brain because you're looking at a damn phone that's flashing your eyeballs with this stuff? So this is shocking.
That is strange. Actually, when you pick the camera up to another, like if you record your phone, you can actually see it, and it would blink. Usually, it would blink. Let me see. So I'll turn it on. Maybe if it see, it does that. I don't know, man. That's crazy, and you can't see it unless you put it into like another camera. So that's pretty strange.
Yo, check this out.
What is doublespeak?
Doublespeak is language designed to evade responsibility, make the unpleasant appear pleasant, the unattractive appear attractive. Basically, it's language that pretends to communicate, but really doesn't. It is language designed to mislead while pretending not to.
Is it done consciously?
Oh, yes, very consciously. Doublespeak is not a slip of the tongue or a mistaken use of language. It's exactly the opposite. It is language used by people who are very intelligent and very sophisticated in the use of language and know that you can do an awful lot with language.
Who's the worst offender?
In sheer bulk?
Yes.
Sheer numbers of examples? The government. If we count government from the local level all the way up to the federal level, I had to stop writing the chapter on government doublespeak. It was going to take over the whole book. But interestingly enough, and this was a revelation in doing the book, about a half a step behind comes business with a tremendous amount of doublespeak.
Yo, check this out.
What is doublespeak?
Stop tweaking about life for a second and look at this image. You are literally a single cell that is wearing armor and grew a lot. Your whole brain, your spinal column, is this, but bigger. You added some meat. And we walk around our whole lives thinking that we are the meat. This stuff, it's all temporary. It's all rented. Our payment is time. So more than anything, this is a call for people to stop reducing God to a single book. Because you think the infinite is gonna just be in a single book. Yes, it can tell you about that, but you can't even think about what the infinite is. We can't even think about what we are. And when you figure out what you are, you will figure out what God is. Stop tweaking about life for a second and look.
Crazy. And some people be having the biggest egos, man. You know, I get it. You can get caught up in like this third dimension, but that person you looking at, it's not really you. That's why the only time you can see yourself is through a reflection. That's the only time you can see yourself. That's how you know that's not really you.
Okay, so there is a CIA document that not only talks about telekinesis being real and how people can literally create their own gravitational field to bend time wizards, and not only do they relate it to molecular biology, but they connect it all back to this little known force, the fourth state of matter, called plasma, which is my favorite subject. Check out my plasma intelligence playlist for more. Okay, here we go. Deep dive. Proving humans are magic. All of us. This paper says it. Okay, I'll link this paper. So they study telepathy, the apport technique, which I'll definitely make a video about, and psychokinesis, which is also called telekinesis. What is that? Psychokinesis is called telekinesis, which is the ability to influence animate or inanimate objects at a distance without physical contact by means of uncontrolled or controlled biological energy fields. Basically, it means humans can float stuff and move stuff. Now, they were researching this, the CIA, because they were scared of Russia doing some warfare on us. Totally get it. But in the process, they have prove that all humans are magic. They literally state in this paper that it's not just psychic people, anyone can learn to do this. So let's learn. This paper is on the gifted individuals, but they go on to say that anyone can learn it. Okay, here's where plasma comes in. A little bit about plasma. It's known as the okay, so there is a
Now that is strange. They actually have you know, document that shows that we have superpowers, basically.
So we all know that Trump started his mass deportation. A lot of people spoke out on it, even some celebrities. One being Selena Gomez. She made a video crying saying she was sorry. I seen a lot of mixed responses like, this was cringe. She's an actor. And then people on the other hand were saying they feel so sorry for her and they feel her pain. If you haven't seen the video, it's right here. And let me know down below in the comments. Was she genuine? I think she was.
Just wanted to say that I feel sorry. So many people are getting attacked. The children.
It is a sad situation, y'all.
I don't understand.
So after this video went viral, a guy named Sam Parker, who's a Senate, also went viral. Not because he made a video like this, he made a post going on Selena Gomez. Y'all look. I'm not going to read what it say. Y'all can read it. You can pause it, rewatch it, do whatever you want. But he wild as fuck. So Selena Gomez responded to him by saying this. Oh, Mr. Parker, thanks for the laugh and the threat. I don't know why this blowing up so much. They talking about clapback. How was that a clapback? Y'all let me know down below in the comments. So we
Trump is not playing no games, man. He on bullcrap. YouTube, this is for educational purpose only. Not, you know, so don't mess with the video. This is educational purpose only. Let's get into it.
Because to them, you're a cockroach. Let me digress for a moment and talk about the horrifying videos that you've seen of people who suddenly die by planking, by just falling over in one piece. Typically, they either look around in perplexity because they're obviously hearing and experiencing something and they're looking for the source, or they don't do that, but they just suddenly die in one piece. It's the mother walking the baby in the baby stroller. It's the guy buying food at the fast food window. It's the person walking down the street. It's the Arab diplomat speaking to a bunch of poobahs, and as he turns around to celebrate somebody, he simply falls over backward in one piece. Well, I'm a doctor, and let me tell you that people don't die by falling over in one piece. There's only one way for that to happen, and I've made a video called A New Way to Die, speculating. And these are not the people, we're talking about people who die of blood clots and heart attacks and so on. These are the people who die this way, in one solid piece. Now, my speculation is that they are experiments, because we are just cockroaches or lab rats to the great ones who see themselves. Because to them, you're a
I don't know if that's 6G doing that, but whatever they're using to do that is strange. What the heck?
Blow your mind. The Matrix isn't controlled by some shadowy elite group, a secret government, or aliens. The Matrix is way smarter than that. It's a system of control that you, unwillingly and unknowingly, help power every single day. But don't worry, you're about to unplug. The Matrix isn't a single entity pulling strings in the background. It's a system, an illusion, a game, built on fear, scarcity, and separation. It thrives on getting you to believe that the world is random, chaotic, and that you're powerless. Governments, corporations, media, they're just the middlemen playing their part to keep you distracted. But here's the twist. The Matrix doesn't exist without your permission. You are the battery that powers it. Here's the kicker. Every time you buy into fear, every time you let self-doubt win, every time you think, I'm not enough, or this is just the way life is, you're feeding the system. You're creating the very reality you want to escape from. The Matrix isn't controlling you. You're co-creating it by playing along with the illusion. Ready to break the game? Let's glitch the system right now. Close your eyes.
No.
And think of one fear or limitation you believed about yourself. Maybe it's, I'll never be successful, or I don't deserve love. Now ask yourself, who told me this? Did you learn it from your family? Society? The news? Open your eyes. Here's the truth. That belief isn't yours. It's programming. Now let's rewrite it. Say out loud, I release this story. It no longer serves me. I create my own truth. Feel that? That's the Matrix losing its grip. What the Matrix doesn't want you to know. The Matrix knows one thing. If you wake up to the fact that you are the creator of your reality, it's game over. That's why it bombards you with fear through news, social media, and even well-meaning people who say the world is scary and you need saving. But here's the cosmic truth. You don't need saving. You're not broken. You're the dreamer of this entire experience. And the moment you realize that, the illusion starts to crumble. You've been taught to look outside yourself for answers to governments, religions, or even gurus. But the power isn't out there. It's in here. In here.
Indeed.
The Matrix doesn't control you. You control it. Every thought, every belief, every moment of love or fear sends a ripple into the dream. So the question isn't who controls the Matrix. It's what reality are you creating? And seriously, let's take a moment to laugh at the idea of the Matrix needing shadowy figures to control you. The real trick is getting you to control yourself through fear. It's like giving you the remote control and convincing you to stay on the channel with endless commercials. Newsflash.
I don't know what happened, but he was on to something. That is true though. You gotta believe it for it to be true, right? That's crazy. All right, y'all. That is gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please drop me a like and please drop a comment. You know, comment blue, comment something. Please say something in the comments so that this video can get pushed out to the algorithm. And with all that being said, I will see you guys in the next upload. Peace and have a good night or good day or whatever time it is for you.